16th, we unite this country like never seen before. Central London, 4 nations, 1 kingdom.
I've got to tell you, you beautiful people, it's so good to be here. What an electric buzz, what an atmosphere. Oh my gosh. I was like a cat on a hot tin roof out the back. It's fantastic. We've walked right through London. The amount of people that are here, if you can see what I can see, is unbelievable. Fantastic. And I'll tell you people, if ever there was a better looking crowd, I don't know where they'd find it. Such a beautiful tribe of people, Britons, Rule Britannia, that's what I say.
Britannia rules the world!
So, just want to put a quick shout out and thank the police for working with us and doing a fantastic job and being extremely brave and running towards trouble when everybody else is running away. Gold was green. Kudos to them for that. Extremely brave boys and girls. And one thing I want to put out really quick is, because today I'm here to talk about our Christianity, our fundamental foundation, our belief block, our belief system, right? Because for too long, it's being eroded, it's being attacked on a daily basis, not just here, but all over the world. Christians are being persecuted, being murdered in their thousands and thousands all over the planet. And this morning, I believe, Donald Trump, President Donald Trump, who I believe personally, and I think you'd all agree, President Donald J. Trump is the greatest president to ever grace the Oval Office. What an amazing, brave, magical human being. So, Mr. President, we salute you, we the people salute you, sir. I believe this morning, where the Christians were being murdered and butchered in Nigeria, he sent in a special task force to take out the bad guys, and I believe they wiped them out. So, that's an amazing thing to do. God bless you for that, Mr. President. So here we are, defending our own faith in our own lands. And you have to remember, people, that the foundational building block for our nation, for Britain, United Kingdom, is Christianity. We are not a multicultural. The culture of these lands is Christianity. That is our very foundational building block. For we are Christians, and it is our forefathers, our ancestors, that fought and died in the fields of this nation, on the shores, everywhere. We fought the Nazis, but we have 1,000 years of kings and queens history. And the most important thing is, I hear people saying all the time, Christianity is, what culture, what culture? Let me tell you something. 1,000 years of Christianity, of incredibly brave Christian fighting men. And you have to think, where does that saying come from, this green and pleasant land? Well, I'll tell you why it's a green and pleasant land. And that's because it is absolutely soaked and saturated in the blood of Christian patriot fighting men and women that stood in fields with swords, shields, axes, pitchforks, and they defended their children, their land, their country from the rampaging, murdering hordes, invaders.
That's Paul!
I've just got to do Lord's Prayer. So what I'm going to do is, I just want to start us off with a little blessing. We're just going to say the Lord's Prayer just to throw out to all our Christian brothers around the world. So if you join me on this, we'll send a message and it'll be a fantastic optic. So if you can bear with me, yeah? So if you want to do this with me, please God. You ready? Yeah. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from the evil one. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen.
That you went through the breakup, the bereavement, breakdown, the redundancy. They may be gone, but their spirit 100% lives on within you, and I hope this brings just one person comfort. I really, really do.
I want justice. I want to know that I can go to sleep at night and the person that burgled my house will never do it again because they're in jail. Well, today is a good day for some and a bad day for others. I don't trust anybody. I believe that the political elite got it's them first, then us. It's their political career first, then us.
Getting on, is it?
I love him.
I'll tell you what.
Just met him. Just met him. He's just walked through the club and says,
Yeah?
He's all, wish me all.
Grab him and that.
Yes, London!
He's like, who's that on my back? Who's that that's gone to me? You're like, it's alright, you're alright.
Waffle, we're not here to spread hate. Quite the opposite.
He did.
We're here because we love our country. Keir Starmer called us all far right. And once again, terribly wrong. Look around you. This isn't division. This is what unity actually We're sick of being
Keir Starmer's a wanker. Keir Starmer's a wanker.
And we can see exactly where this country is heading. We didn't vote to be replaced. We didn't vote for life to become unaffordable. We didn't vote for our children to feel unsafe in parks or for our elderly to sit cold in the winter. None of this was ever in Labour's manifesto. We want a safe Britain, a prosperous Britain, a harmonious Britain, a Britain that actually feels like Great Britain again. When the government refuses to speak to the people, then the people must speak for themselves. And that's why we're here today. To send a clear message. Enough! We want our country back. We want Great Britain again. And the more we stand together, the more we speak up, the sooner Parliament will have to listen. Because they work for us, not the other way round. Peaceful and proud Britain. Stay calm, stay strong, stay united. Together, we will take our country back. Thank you.
British women raped.
You tell me why I wasn't arrested. I'd have been arrested.
I
I believe we need to protect the British public. I'm from Luton Town, you're talking about racism.
The prison officer actually opened up my door and said, do not leave this cell, your life depends on it.
50,000 British Muslims downloaded a terrorist manual in our country. 50,000!
It's an oligarchy.
Some of them rape, some of them rob. Look, can I ask you a question? Have you read the Quran? Show some respect. Show some respect. Show some respect. Have you read this for people? We realise this is a war. These people are waging war on us for time. This has gone on for 1400 years. This is nothing new.
I was a Muslim for 3 years, so I know I'm from the London. Good for the fucking you, bro.
Tommy Robinson! Oh, Tommy! Tommy!
Beautiful sight! Are you watching Keir Starmer? That helicopter goes from here for miles! Today, I want to ask you all something. Are you ready for the Battle of Britain? We have an election. We're not asking anyone to go out and fight, but this is the most important moment in our generation. If we don't send a message in that next election, if you don't register to vote, if you don't get involved, if you don't become activists, we are going to lose our country forever. Yeah. So I'm asking, what will you sacrifice? What will you give? Apathy has led to a government like Keir Starmer. He was elected off 9 million votes. 20 million of us didn't vote. If we stood up and said how we thought of the ballot box, we wouldn't have had open borders. We wouldn't have been betrayed. We have to get political. We have to get involved. I'm not going to tell you which political party you need to join. We're a cultural movement. I'm going to tell you that you have to join a political party. I don't care if it's Reform, if it's Advance, or it's Restore, or it's a Conservative party.
Restore!
In politics, alright? Who do you want to be? What are you going to say?
Restore! Restore! Restore, man, restore! Rupert Lowe is the only hope we've got. Nigel Farage is the world.
Another 5 years.
We cannot go home this event and go back to sleep.
Nigel first, then Rupert will get big and popular, and then Tank will take over.
That's the way it's going to go, yeah.
That's what will happen. You know what I mean? Or they could all fucking stop waving their dicks at each other and just fucking shake hands and join together. That's what they should do. Rupert, Ben Habib and Nigel. All together, job done.
Dream team, dream
Job
team.
done, job done.
Unless we get organised, unless we get ready, then there's going to be no answer. But violence is coming to us, it's already here. Hostile communities have been imported into our nation who are not going to integrate, they're not going to assimilate. It's heading to a clash. We can beat that through the ballot box, but we have to wake up the 50% that don't vote. I see that as our job, as a cultural movement, to get the people registered to vote, to get them active, get them ready, and make, how many, show me now, I know you're activists, because you've travelled here. You've travelled from far and wide, spent your money, you've come to London to send a message. Do you know the most beautiful thing? The entire world is watching us right now. Do you know Keir Starmer's video yesterday? He still thinks we're 5 years ago. Because that worked 5 years ago, Keir. The scaremongering, the racist label, the fear-mongering, the far right. It doesn't work anymore, does it, people? We're going to have a fun day today. We're going to send a message to the world that we decide how we behave. We have united. Look at those flags. Look around you at those flags. Look. It's the most beautiful sight I've seen in central London. Okay? Next up, I want to introduce you to someone now. That building is for the 650, 649, maybe 645, traitor to this country. Traitor. Who remembers during COVID the outrageous behaviour of this government? One man, one politician didn't remain silent. For that, he faced the full state and weight of the British establishment and the British media. I want to introduce you to Andrew Bridgen.
We normally put a period this agenda being pushed by charities happening across the Western world at the same time. It's time to take the politics and other we need to smash society into our MPs must be able to debate important issues in the public eye. Shows the public that government has the right to speak freely.
Ladies and gentlemen, show your appreciation for the one and only Tommy Robinson. It will not be lost on anyone in the crowd here today that our country has been going seriously wrong for a very long time. And that is ably demonstrated by the fact that we now live in a society where those people who do the right thing try and protect the public and the public interest. It doesn't matter if you're raising awareness of rape gangs predating our children, whether you're trying to raise awareness of the net zero hoax, which is making us all older and less free and poorer, or whether you raise questions about novel pharmaceutical products that were pushed to the people as safe and effective when they were anything but. You're going to get the same treatment in this country. You will be cancelled. You will be smeared. You will face lawfare. You will face financial hardship. But if you're in that house over there and you go along with the false narratives and you spread the lies and you spread the hate and you spread the harm, you will be protected. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not a sustainable way forward for our country or for any other country. We're in a situation where lies are becoming the truth. Hate is love and war is supposedly peace. This is not sustainable and we need to turn it round. It's as if there's a war being declared on you, the people. And I will tell you now, from first-hand experience, you're very lucky. You've got the best politicians in the world that money can buy in that place. And war is when the government orders you to fight its enemies. A revolution is when you understand that the government and those who control the government are the enemies. And what we need now is a peaceful revolution. And the only man I know currently, I think you can successfully lead that peaceful revolution, is a man called Rupert Lowe. The establishment hate him. And we've got to stand behind him. But to sort out the problems in this country, and they are immense, you won't be sorted out quickly, you need to get involved, as Tommy said, in politics. And I know many of you are disillusioned with politics. I'm disillusioned with politics. I understand it. But when you abdicate responsibility for your own lives to the corrupt politicians in there, we end up in the lamentable state that we find ourselves today. If we join Restore Britain, get active, we can end this dystopian madness and we can end it quickly.
When the people are united, we can never be defeated. And this dystopian future is across not just our country, but across the world, unfortunately. And I would ask you also to support the campaign to free from prison a very brave lawyer in Germany, a man who's been in prison for nearly 3 years now, and he's a political prisoner. Free Rainer Fulmek! Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for listening to me.